YouTube. Man, this the PSU projects, man. This is where I grew up at. They closing them down. You got one or two families still here. I don't know what, they just refuse to move. But this is where I grew up at, man. My childhood. It used to be Lincoln Field, or it used to be Dirty Nashville over there where they built them houses at. Lincoln Field crossed 62nd Street. But this is where I grew up. I grew up right here. It say 6127. But I don't know how they changed the numbers around, because when we was down here, it was 6121. Northwest 20th Avenue, right here. That's where we grew up at, man. Had so much fun in this little alley right here. This is how I learned to play football, right in this little alley. Boy, some of the jokers got hung up on that little wire right there in that post. We be playing throw the football up and run with it. We start from right here, run to the other sidewalk, take turns running with the ball. That's what made you tough, boy. And they built this little park out here. This is after we moved. So this PSU, baby. Hey, things change, man. They shut them down. But thank God I'm still here, man. I lost so many friends in this project, man. So many of my homeboys with that big tree right there. That big tree over there next to the sidewalk. Next to 6051. I had a homeboy got killed right between them, man. Dude shot him in the nape. He right to death right there. And right here in this alley right here, the football stayed right there. And Hot Dog and Norman them stayed right here. Sharon them. The Glovers stayed on the other end. Al and Baby them and Gloria Walker them stayed on that end right there. Miss Minnie stayed next to them. Miss Grace stayed on this end. She had a bunch of daughters, Miss Grace. And man, right here, this tree right here, in this alley right here, my brother Tyrone got in a fight with this dude, broke his thigh. He had one of them old-fashioned jawbone breakers in his pocket, fell right there and broke his thigh. Come from, baby. God been good to us, man. We came a long ways. My dad bought a house. My 11th grade, and no, I was in the 10th grade in high school when we moved out of here. I was in the 10th grade, just going to the 10th. I started going to Northwestern for a little while. Then Mr. Peavy kicked me out, sent me over to Edison where my daddy was working at. And that was the end of everything, man. My daddy had me on lock. Thank God for my parents. Man, the parents don't do the things that they used to do no more, man. Hey, it take a village to raise the kids. And over here in these projects, bro, it was a village. Man, Miss Lyles stayed on that end down there. On that end with the Miss the was the last one right there. Miss Lyles stayed down there. Pep, Junior, their mama, Ida stayed in there. Mr. Tate and Miss Lyles stayed right there. But whatever you do, she's seen everything. She'll tell my mama, man, and my mama whoop our tail. And back when I was coming up, you couldn't say that wasn't true. No, that ain't true what she's saying. Man, you could slap me in the mouth. Mama said, what you saying? She a liar? You call that lady a liar? I mean, that was a whole nother whooping there. That was a whole nother beat down. But this white man, it was so rough in here, man. And see the little lighthouse right here? On the corner right there, that little brown door on the end right there? They on every unit. And that's where they used to go in there and get high, sniff, go. Back then we had to call it go bags, where they put the transmission fluid in some cotton in a wholesome bag. And they sniffed that stuff. They be high and shooting heroin in there, man. So many people got found dead in them little lighthouses, man. They overdose and stuff, man. But hey, we came out this junk, man. Now, I done purchased a couple homes. Flipping houses, went back to school, and I think the most important thing was for me to give up my life to Christ. And when I gave my life to Christ, it changed my life tremendously, man. And I thought being tough, carrying a gun and on my side, and money and jewelry and bling bling and gold teeth, I thought that was what it was, because that's the environment that I was in. And sometimes you got to take your kids out of the environment. And some environments you can't get out of. You got to change in the environment. So that's why I always stayed in the hood. But I did bought a house over there, and my dad bought a house in Robin Hood over there by Coto Lake Park, by Coto Lake Elementary School. They call it Robin Hood. He bought a house over there. So right back in the same situation, just a different setup. It wasn't on projects, but they had homes around. It was a bunch of homes, but it was just like projects. You had the same kind of people that I grew up with all my life in the same place. So same environment, but I had wanted change. And after going to Atlanta, I went to high school at Miami Edison, like I said, went to Northwestern for a while, and then I wound up going to Edison. Got kicked out of Edison. Got kicked out of Northwestern, and they sent me over to Edison. My daddy was a head of security over there at Edison. So they sent me over to where my daddy was working at, to keep me out of trouble. Started getting in more trouble. Hey, played football, tore my knee up. My senior year, blew my knee out pretty bad. And that was the end of my football career. Wrestled, did a little stuff like that. But, you know, I got caught up in so much stuff. Then I graduated from school. I graduated from high school and I couldn't read. I used to be ashamed of this. I'm not ashamed of this anymore. I grew up in high school. I couldn't read, man. I was like on a 1.2 reading level or something like that. But, hey, thank God for Jesus. I went back to this program called Sylvan Learning Center, where I would sit in the classroom with little kids and learn how to read. That's why I tell lots of people in the juvenile camp, when I go to, I talk to the kids, I tell them, I say, man, you better invest in yourself, invest in your education. That's the best thing you could do, invest in your education. What you put in is definitely what you're going to get out. You put nothing in, you ain't getting nothing out. That's how life is, man. So I know this ain't no fishing video, but I'm just showing y'all where I come from, how things just evolved. And we got another little, it's a lake over here called the Rock Pit, over there by the Scott Projects. We used to go over there and swim, and man, I used to get me a piece of string and a piece of hook I found, and I'd make me a fishing line, man. We'll pull them little bluegills and little bass out of them, but we used to throw them back, pull their eyes out, just mess with them, you know, just mess with kids, messing around. And that's what we did. But now we got kids now, man, they on all this Flocka and Molly and smoking this crazy weed. This weed you can smell 4 blocks down the street. Wait, what kind of weed is this? This hydro, stank, skunk. It's crazy. Their brain ain't but a tissue. The brain ain't but a tissue. And they smoking this stuff and it's just deteriorating their brain, man. And you wonder why our kids cuckoo for cuckoo pops. Just why? And then nowadays, man, the old G's around here, man, the old guys around here, the projects, man, they would slap a part in your head, bro. Let them catch you doing something wrong, they'll slap a part in your head, bro. And you ain't like you could go home and tell your parents. But you in the place you ain't supposed to be no way. So now everybody telling you, man, it's what it is what it is. Do what you got to do. Man, no, man. Everybody want to grow up and have a family. Don't you want to have a family and some kids and walk out your door, walk out your home? You could just get in any car you want to get in, or have money. You could go out of town and do things, man. That's what life is about. Life is beautiful. Life ain't just about thugging and hanging out. And that's what make me so mad with these rappers, man. They portray this ugly picture like they portray this. They glorify thugging. They glorify that hard life, living in the hood. And some of them ain't living in no hood. Them jokers got houses and man, that's what make me so mad. They ain't got nothing positive for these kids. And then the white athletes, they get together, man, they buy whole communities and build stuff. Our black rappers and our black athletes, all they do is marry them. Now what? Don't get mad with me. But lots of our black athletes, all they want is a trophy. They want to marry a white woman and marry them, and then all the money get cut off right there. Because when they divorce them, the white people, the white woman take all the money away from them, and they go right back to their family. And they're not that. They want to get all this jewelry and gold teeth and diamond teeth and 15 cars. You can't drive but one car at a time. 18,000 square feet home. You can't sleep in but one room at a time. So they glorifying all this kind of stuff, but they ain't building nothing for our communities. Name the athletes, name the rappers. No, challenge me, comment. Name the athletes. I know one, that dude played for the Tampa Bay, running back, Dunn. He did wonderful things, man. His mom's, he come out of New Orleans area, Baton Rouge somewhere. His mom got shot up on duty. She was a police officer, and he had to wind up supporting his brothers and sisters, them. And man, I take my head off to Dunn. Man, Warren Dunn, I take my head off to you, bro. I really do, man. I admire you. I really do, man. You a hero. You what we call heroes, bro. You came back to your community. You build your community up. You helped out so much, man. You went to Florida State. You had all odds against you. They say you was the smallest guy. They don't know how you even made it to the NFL, but you did it, and you proved everybody wrong. So you took what you went through. You took a tragedy, and you built up on it to make you come the man you come today. So sometime in life, we go through different things to make us stronger. You know, some trials come to us just to build us up. And we got to step up to the plate, man. So, Mr. Dunn, hey, man, I love you. And I love the stuff that you do. We need more athletes and more guys like you, man, you know. But you got all these guys, all these athletes, man, all they want is the fame, the bling bling, the females, and everything that come with it. And they ain't thinking about what the struggle they went through as a kid coming up in the hood, and what they had to go through to make it. So if God allowed them to make it, you think they'll come back to their same neighborhood and be like, you know what, man, I'm gonna bless another young man. I'm gonna help him. I'm gonna motivate him. I'm gonna give him a scholarship. I'm gonna mentor him. I'm gonna push him through school. I'm gonna show him that he can make it. Just take one kid out the hood and try to save him. Me and my wife, we deal with so many different juvenile camps, man. I ain't got that kind of money, man. I work every day, man. I'm grinding every day, man. I'm busting my butt, building a house, trying to fix up houses and remodel homes and doing all kind of hard work to try to survive. If I had the money, man, my wife always said, baby, your heart bigger than your pocket. Man, if I had the money that some of these guys got, man, I'd do some nice stuff. My dream is, this is what I want to do before I leave this earth. I'm 58 now. And in my prayers, I declare it, I decree it every morning I wake up that God bless me with some kind of way financially where I could get a place, maybe like 6-7 acres, and build like a 12 apartment unit on one side and 12 on the other side. We can have girls and boys. Well, when they get out of the juvenile camps, they got nowhere to go. And lots of them go into this thing called independent living. But independent living, man, you 18, 19, they give you like $1,000 a month. And for your rent and all this stuff, them kids, they misuse it. They got somebody to guide them. And they got nothing to fall back on. So I want to get a place where I could put them in. They could stay there as resident, give them like, say 2 years, a year or two, depending on how fast they develop. Teach them how to do tile. Teach them how to wire a house up, electrician. Teach them plumbing. Then some of them got no high school diploma. Put them in school, let them go to school. They have a tutoring program there where they could get their GED. And you could give them a tool that they need the rest of their life. Education, what you put in your brain, man, nobody can never take that away from you, man. That's something that can be with you forever, man. So I encourage you guys out there, man, you older guys, and Emma's women's, the girls just as worse as the boys now, man. Girls, juvenile camps are so full now, it's ridiculous. So Emma's, we gotta take our community back, man. We gotta take our babies back, man. There's so much going on right now in their life, man. And nobody is doing nothing about it. We're losing our kids at an alarming rate. And we have to take our kids back. That's my whole thing for Fishing in the Hood. Man, all our proceeds, just about like, I think 70, 80% go back into the juvenile camp, because every weekend we're at a different juvenile camp. Nobody don't sponsor us. We don't got no 501c and all that stuff. We don't got no non-profit. We trying to get all that stuff lined up now. But for 25, 26 years, I've been doing it out of my pocket. And God always make a way for me. God always make a way for me. I always get a good job. Well, I'm able to pay for our hotel, buy the kids. Like now, it's Christmas time. Every Christmas, we try to do at least 250 boys and at least 80 to 100 girls. We do care packages, like with body wash, deodorant, hair grease, combs, socks, T-shirts. I figure, like, man, every bad kid deserves something at Christmas morning. So we've been doing this for like years, man. All around Monticello, Gainesville, Dephoniac Springs, Jasper, Pensacola. Me and my wife up and down Florida, man. And like now we trying to scrape up stuff. It's kind of tough now. It's rough. And I'm in transition, moving from Miami to the town Mariana. And I'm trying to scrape up everything I can. So maybe some of you guys want to donate. You got to give me the money, buy the stuff. And we'll hook up some kind of way to make it, pick it up or send it to me. My email is brinsonhandyman@gmail.com. brinsonhandyman@gmail.com. Just hit me up, email me, let me know what's going on, or hit me up on this channel, send me some comments, let me know how can you help us out. And I promise you, every dime that we get go towards the juvenile camp, helping the kids. You know, I done burned up so many cars running up and down that road, man. Imagine riding from Miami to Pensacola. That's a 10-hour trip flat. I ride there 10 hours to talk to kids for 35 minutes to get back in my car. I got to be back home because I'm working the next day. So that's why we purchased a house in Mariana, Florida, because we got like 8 camps within a 100-mile radius. So we have to do all that riding. So everything I do is about for kingdom building and for saving our young people, man. Everybody talk that talk, man. Put your money where your mouth. Put your money where your mouth at. You talk all this stuff and all these different. I forgot this guy name out of California somewhere else. He'd be locked up and he'd be talking all kind of junk. But what he doing for the community? All these athletes, what you doing for the community, man? You got these $8 million planes, $20 million planes, and all these cars. You got almost $8 million for cars in your driveway. And how many people you help? Man, God make you a blessing to be a blessing, man. I didn't mean to get into all this here, man, but I had to, man. I came over here where I grew up at, man, and I thank God that I made it out of this projects. Yeah, I'd have been shot up, stabbed up, wind up being my best customer on drugs. I got delivered from crack cocaine and reefer and alcohol. I got delivered from thugging, man. And that's a blessing by itself, and God found favor. So I figured God just blessed me and brought me out of it if I could be a gift. So that's why I go back in these juvenile camps and talk to the kids, man. I keep it 100. I don't be all there with all that crazy junk about this Mary had a little, man. No, man, keep that junk 100. Ain't no nursery rhyme, man. These kids is dying at an alarming rate, and somebody got to save them. I say, why not me? God gave me these big old shoulders for something, man. I could carry that junk. And some of you got some big old shoulders, bigger than mine, man. Some of your pockets so deep, man. You got so much money, man. You ain't gonna never use it. Use it for the kingdom building, man. Use it to help these young people, man. Use it for something positive, man. And all y'all rappers and athletes out there, man, I'm calling y'all out, man. I really am. I'm calling you out, cousin. Do something positive, man. Make your parents proud. That'll make your parents so proud, marriage. I make my parents proud about my mouth. No, what make your parents prouder is to help some other kids out that's unfortunate that grew up like you. Ain't all about wearing no Jordan shoes, $300 pair of shoes, and they still stand in places like this here. No, help these kids get out of here, man. You could help them. Hey, my name is Demetrius Brinson. Yeah, I said everything. I said it, whatever. Hey, man, y'all help these children get out of here. And you rappers, shame on you. You rapping stuff that you need to live. Somebody wrote your lyrics and you all like you thugging. Some of y'all come out with parents, with mothers and fathers in the house. And you misleading the kids. The blood gonna be on your hand. God gonna hold you accountable. Hey, I love you guys, man. Y'all remember, man, hit the like button. Send me some comments. I ain't scared of you, bro. It is what it is, bro. I ain't hard to find. You mad? If I insulted you, I say something wrong, good. I ain't apologizing for it. You should be a blessing to these young people around here, man. I ain't asking, if I ain't begging nobody for nothing, man. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna make it happen. I gotta cut yards and dig a sewer line out, bro. I'm gonna keep on doing what I'm doing. As long as God give me strength and breath in my body every morning, I'm gonna make that junk happen. All right, man. I ain't mean to say all that, but I love you guys, man. I think I do it out of love. And I just watch these young kids in prison, man, 15, 16 years old. They sitting in juvenile camp waiting to be direct found, facing 20 years. They'll never have the opportunity to have a family, have kids, and have a wife, and just be productive in society. Life snuffing them out early. And you sit back there just glorifying what you got. Man, shame on you, bro. Hey, I love you guys. Send me some comments, man. Hit me up. Like I said, my email is brinsonhandyman@gmail.com. My fishing channel is Fishing in the Hood. Y'all know where y'all at. Fishing in the Hood with the Brinsons. Hey, I love you guys, man. So, hey, if I offended you, good. Hey, I love you guys. Send me some comments. Thank you. See you soon. Wow, man. Corey them stay right there. Peanut tree over there. Man, Robin them stayed over there, man. We had so much fun coming up in these projects. And we seen a lot of tragedies, man, in these projects too. Right next to Charles Drew. Charles Drew right down there. You see the basketball court. I broke my leg on this basketball court Christmas Day. Man. Shepard stayed up here. Dinosaur. Clay them. The Dixons. That's Charles Drew. They fixing on it. I think they're gonna reopen it. They had asbestos in it. They built another school right there, but that's the old Charles Drew. That's the old basketball court. Steve them stayed over here. The Lynches stayed over here on this side. Dexter them. Man, it's amazing. All right, see you guys soon. Hey, man, remember, keep us in prayer, and we'll pray for you, and you watch God work things out. See you soon.